Hey, it's Erik with Stepping Stone Landscape, and here's your project update. All right, so this week we had an arborist come by yesterday, take a look at some trees. They came over, first thing they said when they saw it was this thing is diseased, it's stressed, and it's a liability. One of the reasons it's a liability is because of this branch that's overhanging the driveway here, and the clients have had some concern over this branch possibly falling down. They were saying this is possibly the original tree, and this is actually a sucker that grew up, and unfortunately we think it's going to have to be removed. But if it does get removed, we're going to put something in beautiful in place of this beautiful tree. So let me take you along and show you what else we got going on. So we got Mamo over here. Mamo is setting up our concrete form. So this is going to be our concrete steppers right here. We got this drain line that we got to move this form over, get this drain line to come underneath the concrete pads. And so yeah, we got this all formed up. So let me show you what we got going on with the Catch H2O. So they came in last week, they hooked up the downspouts, the rain tanks are in. We have 3 tanks, they're about 1,550 gallons. These tanks are gonna water the veggie gardens and they're gonna water the fruit trees. The first time I actually was able to see this in action, and it's really cool to be part of it. So all the downspouts are all hooked up. We have 2 types of drainage going on. One is the surface area drainage, which we had some existing drains that we just tied into, and that's going into the landscape. And then we have the roof water, which is all going to the rain tanks. And I believe there's like 3 types of filtration that all that water is going to before it gets to the tanks.
You got a screen here,
yeah,
and that catches any of your big stuff like your leaves or twigs or whatever might get in the gutter. But there will be particulate matter that will get through that, and so that matter will come down into here first and fill up, and then as the water fills up, then it comes this way and goes towards the tank, with the idea being that anything heavier than the water will fall out and settle down here.
Very cool.
And then I tell the clients that at least two to three times during the rainy season, there's going to be a ball valve here, a little half-inch greenback, to open that up to drain it 2 or 3 times.
Discharge it.
And that clears this out, and then you never have to, because there's actually a clean out on this bottom if you need it.
Perfect.
But if you do that 2 or 3 times a year, you won't have to.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Very cool. All right, so Catch H2O's got the Greywater hooked up and is stubbed out to the outside for us to tie into. It's pretty cool. Got a little bit of an interview from Doug that kind of just explained how it works.
This is sewer, in the sewer position. It's going to come out of the washing machine and go this way into the sewer, or flip it this way if you're going to use your biodegradable soap, and it goes this way and into the garden. This is a little air admittance valve, helps air get in, so the water just goes down, and this is going to go out into the front yard.
Yeah, so that'll go. This pipe is going to go all the way through here. Then we'll core it through the house, and then run it through the front. And then we'll bring it along this wall right here, and all the gray water is going to discharge into the bioswale.
Okay, so what we got, this is going to be the edge of the paving stones right here, the pavers. We're going to have some concrete steppers going out that direction. So that's going to leave this little corner nook right here, and we're going to have the water feature laid out in this spot. We have a dedicated GFI for the water feature. We're just going to continue with doing the infrastructure of the landscape, and really can't wait to show you how far we've come next week.